Greetings, everyone. This is the Hipster Snek, and today we're going to be looking at Poppy Playtime. Now, this game's kind of popular right now. I've seen a lot of other people play through it, and I figured, hey, what the heck? I bought the game myself. Chapter 1 is all that's available right now because it's being released episodically. I have opinions on that, but that's a future Snek talk for another time. I am, however, going to turn it down just a little, because that's kind of loud to me. And we're going to get to it. Chapter 1, A Tight Squeeze. As an ex-employee of Playtime Co., you finally return to the factory many years after everybody within disappeared. This blue furry fellow is asking for a high five. Up top. Oh, Vidrez.
You are about to see the most incredible doll ever invented. Her name is Poppy, and she is the first truly intelligent doll in the world. A little girl can talk to her. Poppy gives her answers. She is the first doll actually able to have a conversation with a child.
I'm sure that's wholesome.
Just watch.
A little bit of desync there. I'm not sure if that was the game or my potato.
Poppy's as lovable as a real girl, and she talks like one too.
Hi, my name is Poppy. I love you. Can you help me polish my shoes?
Why, of course, Poppy. Just like a real girl, Poppy always wants to look her best.
Perfect. Thank you.
Her hair is sturdy and won't come out when you brush it, and smells just like a poppy flower. Is there anything else you'd like to say, Poppy?
I'm a real girl. Just like you.
What's the time?
Playtime!
And if you've ever wanted to see how all of the nation's favorite toys were created, Playtime Co. is now offering factory tours at just $2.99 a person.
Oof.
An entire hour in the most magical toy factory on Earth.
You know, my dad once told me a story that the first film he ever saw in a theater was Rodan the Flying Monster, and he told me it cost like a dime to go in and see it. Ah, good times. So, Playtime Co. definitely has a long and storied history, if those numbers are any indication. Everyone thinks the staff disappeared 10 years ago. We're still here. Find the flower. Listen, guys, I know you're, like, trapped in mascot horror hell, but that's no excuse to compromise our grammar and punctuation usage. Alright. I see something green. Lathe Pierre closing.
Hi,
Hi.
my name is Lathe Pierre, and I'm the head of innovation here at the Playtime Co. Toy Factory.
I'm the Hipster Snek.
If you're seeing this, then you're trespassing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we play this little tape on loop whenever we close the factory for the day. So, trespasser, just to make you aware, while we pride ourselves primarily on our high-quality toys and excellent child care, we also pride ourselves on our security. For
Neat.
example, this facility is full of hidden motion triggers, which,
Really?
once set off, will turn on the factory's emergency alarms and directly contact the authorities. And that's one of the more tame aspects of our security system. No spoilers. So,
No
you got my
spoilers.
warning.
Good point.
It's not too late to turn around. I just hope that you're certain whatever you're doing is worth it.
I'm not sure it is, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Don't think I can leave anyway, even if I wanted to. Nope, that's not happening. But, I mean, I want to be objective. I've been one of those people who's been fortunate enough to have good coworkers, eat healthy, like Braun. Cafeteria recommends daily intake of 4,000 calories. That's very specific. I've had good coworkers throughout the years, so if something happened to them, I probably would legitimately be worried for them. You know, the lights are working and this thing still has power, so this place isn't in too far of disarray. Boogiebot. Huggy, though there doesn't seem to be anything in those boxes right now. Oh, this is a full-on bona fide gift shop. I thought this was like a display or something. Candy Cat? I love Candy Cat. I want one. Boogiebot. Alright, and thankfully we can pick up the pace a little bit. Security. Poppy wants to play. No thank you. Anyway, if you haven't figured it out already, this color code here is related to that train back there, which, if I remember correctly, was something like this. So we have some toys over here. Another VCR that is mysteriously not hooked up to the TV in question, but will still work anyway, once I find this. Grab Pack Training. This should be good. Educate me. That looks unwieldy as all get out. Hold a cannon. They literally just call them cannons. They're not even being subtle about this. Only fire at small objects or handles. Do not fire at a car. Oh, whoops. May engage in mortal combat. The wire is conductive. Used to rewire. That would not be safe. There is a 0% chance that that's a good idea. And really, that sort of thing should not be handled by someone who's not a certified electrician. So, I am definitely the worst person to give this kind of tool to. I mean, I'm essentially hauling up hydraulics, I would have to guess. I'm also missing a hand. But, I can work with being a lefty for now. I mean, Dutaku's a lefty. How hard can it be? What's this? Oh. That's a little more unnerving than I was expecting. Can I get that from here? I'm gonna... Whoops, I'm catching the corner of the wall. Doesn't like that. Alright. Oh, come on, I can jump a turnstile. I can jump a turnstile in real life. Like, why is it so hard for me in fantasy? Alright. That is it. Welcome to... Playtime! Up high. High five! Yeah. You are really, really unnecessarily tall. Oh, so that's what was in the Huggy boxes before they were raided over there, I assume. Ah, get some information on this guy. Huggy Wuggy, 1984 to current day. Playtime Co. has designed hundreds of distinct toys, but none connected with people more than that of Huggy Wuggy. Our founder, Elliot Ludwig, aimed to create a toy which could hug you forever. As is always true, Playtime Co.'s four-step process to creating the most lifelike toys was a success. With a bit of string and polyester, our lovable blue pal Huggy was brought to life. Huggy Wuggy has gone on to be Playtime Co.'s most popular and best-selling toy so far. Does this button do anything? Oh my, it does. What the? Ah, that's, not threatening at all, in a veiled, backhanded way. Let's see, innovation, theater, something that requires two hands, testing. I don't know, I guess I'm going this way then. Whoops. Or... Oh. Thank you for holding on to that for me. High five. Woo! Yeah. We're friends, right? You're not gonna... Yeah, we're friends. This is cool. Staff only. No, it's a pink Huggy. Yeah, we're cool. Remember, do be kind to others. Show up on time. Do not hide behind doors to scare Lathe Pierre. Was Lathe Pierre the nervous type? Don't stay past 8 p.m., which probably is when it shut down, so that makes sense. Misuse company time. I mean, every company in the world thinks like that. Tamper with machinery. Probably safer not to. Enter innovation wing without authorization. That's very specific. It is really dark in here. What is that? Oh, let's bring it to me. Whoa. Ah, it's a decapitated toy. On second thought, curiosity is definitely going to kill the Snek, so let's just move on. High voltage, when we touch, when we kiss. Aha! Whoa! Okay, this thing should not be in the hand of someone who isn't really well trained. Because, I just ripped that off like it was aluminum, and... Where did it go? I just, like, atomized that thing. Oh, yeah. This is safe. I definitely see how this is okay. So, do I have to touch these pylons? Is that the idea? Seems to be. There was another one, wasn't there? Ooh, I'm at the very last leg of my string. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Bend around the corner. Woo! Alright. That made the place a little bit more accessible. I don't like that dark alley. Let's not go that way. I'll be honest, I played this before. I knew that was going to happen, and yet it still sent a chill down my spine. I think that just kind of shows that there's some really masterful design going on here. I don't know the size of the team behind this or anything, but, props. Well, no place to go but forward. Oh, at least I'm not blowing out the entire electrical system this time, so that's an improvement from where we were. Oh, I hate that. I saw that. Ah, nice long foreboding corridor. I'll tell you... I can't believe I jumped at that. I'll tell you guys a funny story. I went into work one day, and I was working in an office building at the time, and it was a ghost town because the lockdowns were in full effect. And I went down this one particular hallway because I had to, because the main pathway was actually locked. I had to take the long way around. And it was dark like this, and like standing at the end of the hallway, the first thing that pops into my head is like, this is the part where the monster comes out, and I die. So I'm looking for an orange tape next. Well, unless it's in one of these bins, I'll run into it here soon. Wow, I can like really show those bins what for just by like casually bumping into them. Because, you know, at this point, a smart person would be like, you know what, maybe I should go get help. Maybe I should not be here by myself. Looks like this goes here. So now I need a red, a yellow, and a green. Huggy says, remember to take breaks. Breaks longer than 10 minutes are not permitted. You know, I would find that kind of asinine, but Huggy also doesn't tell me how many breaks per day is, like, average or, like, approved. Well, there's my red hand. Ah, yeah, they're not going to make it that easy on me. Yeah, that's not happening. Well, time to find a red, a green, and a yellow thing. Again, these are, like, really powerful hydraulics. That door's got away, like... I can't begin to imagine... That's thick. That'd be heavy. This is where I came in from, so I just kind of opened the door to before. Oop, I see a red thing. And if I wasn't, you know, a complete moron, I could actually get my hands on it. Alright, red thing secure. Whoop. Green thing. Green thing secure. So now there should be a yellow thing. And since I am yellow, I should be able to find it fairly easily. I say that with my tongue in my cheek. I remember actually struggling to find it the first time I played. Which has been a while, to be fair. Okay, apparently my character is a little thick, because he can't slip through some of these narrow... Whoops. Alright, these boxes actually have physics. Good to know. Yellow thing. Haha. I haven't found the orange tape, though. If we're gonna do this, we might as well do it right and see all the tapes, right? You think something bright orange would just stand out. What is this, like a pneumatic tube? That's big for a pneumatic tube, though. You know, as a kid, when my mom would go to the bank, I thought that was like one of the coolest things, was that pneumatics, when you sent things up the tube and stuff. As a kid, you're just like, oh, think about this like on a larger scale application, but you forget that there's certain trade-offs when you start upscaling things. Kids don't have a good grasp on physics, is kind of what I'm saying. I just want to make sure that I scout the floor properly before I make any assumptions. Like I said, I would think an orange thing would kind of stand out. Okay, let's look at my other hand. If I find it, I find it. If I don't, life goes on, right? Though I will be disappointed in myself. Well, like I said when I was doing Happy's Humble Burger Barn, I think mascot horror is a really fun genre. Oh, you get out of here with that. Yeah, he didn't like that. Excellent. That should get me my other hand. Alright. Come on. Bring me my prize. Or you can just drop it. That's cool too. Alright. Now I got two hands. I don't know if this makes me necessarily feel safer, but it does make me feel better equipped. I thought I saw the orange tape, but it wasn't. I mean, a lot of dolls already kind of have an uncanny vibe to them. So I think a horror game that completely revolves around, like, a doll manufactory is actually kind of brilliant. Okay, I'm going to scour through here one last time for that tape. And if I don't find it, I'll just put this part of the footage and fast forward. I keep kicking the crap out of that dinosaur doll. I know it's around here somewhere, it's just... Ah! That blended in because it was kind of lined up where the paint on those boxes was most of the time. So that was pretty clever. Well done, well done. Didn't take me half as long as I thought it might.
Rich, where are they keeping the Huggy boxes?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Remember when maintenance left it a sweep of this place?
No.
Exactly. Nobody in this stupid company knows what they're doing. Oh, I swear, I haven't seen a single box in its place since they started flooding the storehouse with orphanage junk.
Is that Richard Epcar?
I get it. It's a nice program and all on brand.
For like a split second, that dude sounded like Richard Epcar.
Manufacturing's on our necks about it, because we can't find stupid hockey boxes.
No, I don't think it is, actually.
You're right. You're right. It's for
Habitable? I don't know. Comment section, is habitable a word? It doesn't sound like it when I say it out loud, but I've been wrong on that kind of judgment call before. Alright, blue to blue, red to red. The thing to notice is that circle above my aiming reticle, it counts for both hands. You're using the same spool of wire for both. Crouch. This is definitely safe. I am definitely not in OSHA compliance right now. Well, that's a bad idea. Grab to complete a circuit. That seems to be the end of the circuit, though. Ah. Now we're getting somewhere. Or not. Okay. I question what the usefulness... Okay, Reddy, get on down there. I question the usefulness of a room like this, but what do I know about manufacturing? Okay, do I have enough to get over here? Yes, whoa, I do. And that got me moving in a hurry, didn't it? Ah, yeah, conveyor belts are the future. The future of walking, at least. I'm kidding. Oh, ah! It's gonna drop parts on me. Could you... I was about to ask, could you not? And then he did it a third time, so I guess the answer to that's no. Get me out of this thing. Crouch. Oh yeah, this looks wholesome. I guess this is where the parts come out, given what just happened to me. No dice. Fostering happiness. Adopt an orphan today. That's a lot of legal text. What's this? The Playtime Co. Foster and Adoptive Care Initiative strives to create permanency in the lives of orphan children by recruiting adoptive and foster parents within our own organization. Like employees? We encourage all Playtime Co. employees to take part in our mission by fostering or adopting an orphan child. Participating employees may be eligible for additional benefits. This initiative helps children not only in the Midwest region, but also orphans around the world. Every child deserves a chance at a new life. Well, we now know we're in the American Midwest somewhere, and that these guys, at the very least, knew how to play the PR game. I don't know if necessarily they were 100% above board, but nobody leaves without a toy. All the toys over there are in parts, so I don't think they're going to do me any good. What's the deal with this monstrosity? Make a friend, 1960. Our founder, Elliot Ludwig, was a visionary. He set the stage for all of Playtime Co.'s greatest feats. Yet, of all the amazing things that he created, the Make a Friend machine is one of the most creative, impressive, and advanced. It is solely responsible for nearly every Playtime Co. toy sold in the market to this day. All it needs is to be fed the proper parts, and it will then paint, assemble, and do a quality inspection of the toy all on its own. Gone is the need for complex sorting or backbreaking labor. This machine can do all that and more. Alright. Doesn't appear to be turned on at the moment. And citing a lack of anything superior, I suppose we'll head this way. Oh, got caught on the railing there for a second. A pink VCR. So I'll need to find a pink tape. And yes, I already hear you all shouting at your screen. It's right here. Sorry, like I said, I played this before, and I wandered around looking for that one for so long, I will never forget, no matter how hard I try. Sorry, it's not an authentic reaction, but it is my honest one.
So, Stella, what made you want to work at the Playtime Co. factory?
What am I looking
Playing
at?
with toys when I was young was so magical. I could go straight from my bedroom floor to anywhere in the world. It was such a great feeling. And being able to work at a toy factory, somewhere that can provide kids with that same experience, that's a pretty great feeling too.
That's pretty wholesome.
Sometimes, though, I really, really wish I could go back. To being a kid, I mean. And it's weird, because adults are just kids, but older. I don't think anyone ever really feels like an adult. But your body just gets
That's
older.
kind of true, I think.
Older, and then you die.
Ooh, macabre.
Oof. Human bodies just can't stay young forever. There's things, though. Like some trees that can stay alive even while being way older than a person. I mean, the oldest people to ever live are still younger than those. So I guess everyone is always young relative to something. Right?
Well, that's one way of looking at it.
Alright, I think we're getting a little off track.
A little bit, but, I mean, honestly, she's not wrong, so... Okay. Got another one of these power puzzles. And a convenient sliding platform to help facilitate it. Now, the trick with this one is I have two of these pylons. So, if I recall, I can start this puzzle out on a strong footing using my right hand to just barely eke around that. Come on. Okay, locked on. Tag one. Tag the other. Okay, I'm at my limit. So... Wait, no, I made a mistake. I don't need that in that position. Because I need it over here. Okay, I think I got it this time. This one can be a little disorienting because it really forces you to take everything you've learned about how this hand works and put it to good use, like, straight away. Okay, where am I going wrong? If you end up making a mistake, you end up just kind of gliding down to the floor below like Spider-Man. Like I said, the left and right hands operate on the same spool of thread, so... I think I can do this more efficiently. The big thing is you don't want to get caught on that post. That post will definitely make you stretch way too far. I swear I've done this before. I swear I'm not terrible at this game. You can't go around because this post is a problem too. So you do have to use the floor here in the middle to make it work. That's a good thing I can edit footage after the fact, because this is embarrassing. Okay, better idea. If one direction isn't working, try it from the opposite. That's both. And that should give me just barely enough. There we go. Just gotta turn around what you're thinking. By the way, there's no fall damage. Perfectly fine. Oh. Except for that brief bit of disorientation, but it looks like he shrugged that off just fine. I hit the button now. Whoa! Okay, you got me. That was good. Alright. These things moving again. So, now that they're moving, these have lit up. That will send some parts on down the line. Do not enter. Had no interest in it. Did it need a big googly eyes? No. But Ludwig put one on there anyway. Looks like they're painted now, so this must be assembly. Is it? Oh, wow, it really is following my every move. You know, the others just have googly eyes that just kind of stare forward. This thing is actually, like, genuinely watching me. That's a little more off-putting than I feel it should be. And so this must be the QA station. It's like a honeybee cat. Or a honey cat. Honey key. Oh, mine now. Alright, that was quite a setup. Scanning. Toy accepted. This guy took it back, too. Do not enter, staff only. Stairway to hell. I didn't want to go to hell anyway. Whoop! Hi, buddy! Bye! Okay. Now, one thing that is great about this game is you don't run out of stamina while you're running. Downside. That guy is here. Like I said, you're not exactly getting an authentic first-time reaction, because I was panicking a lot more than this when I first played. Now, interesting bit of trivia is there's actually multiple Huggies during this chase sequence, and they spawn and despawn as the chase needs them. I bet that's small comfort, given that he's right behind you, like chasing you like some kind of giant spaghetti monster. Get in there. Doofus. Nothing stops your heart quite like a door just slamming in your face. Stop, turn back, danger, no. Yeah, you think? You think I haven't noticed the danger? Trust me, buddy, I noticed the danger. Eat it! Ha ha! Boom. I'm not gonna waste my time dying, at least not today. Whew. Not gonna lie, that still gets the adrenaline pumping. That chase is still very stressful, even if you aren't making rookie mistakes like looking over your shoulder or running down hallways that you're not supposed to run down. By the time you're doing that chase sequence, you kind of have to know that roller's bad, you know, actual moving walkway good. Well, found the flower, so that's one mission checked off our list. A blank tape. Thankfully, we actually can see the VCR pretty much as soon as we arrive in this area. And this is the last one for this chapter. We found them all.
Final log in relation. Experiment 1006.
That's Huggy, by the way.
Coordination and cooperation is evidently within his skill set, as well as the skill set of all other experiments of his type. Though still missing, today's events are no doubt in relation to him. His absence was a flaw in the scientific process, which should have under no circumstances been left unaccounted for. That's why I'm making this log, so that the same mistake won't be made twice. And future experiments will need to be contained and disposed of in a secure location. I'm not worried about myself. One breakthrough and I'll be back. We must forge onwards in the name of science, whether those who are beneath us understand it or not. End of...
That sounds ominous. You know, when scientists are talking about those beneath us and one breakthrough and I'll be back, implying that death for him is not permanent, yeah, it makes you think that these guys just aren't on the level. In terms of the scientific process, it depends on what science you're talking about. If it's gross, it's biology. If it smells bad, it's chemistry. And if it doesn't work, it's physics. Someone did not like these toys, like, at all. They have a cherry picker to set all this up? I don't really see a floor around here. Run, stop, turn back, danger. You know, I would go back, but with my luck, Huggy would find his way out of the pit, and I'm not about that life. on down these stairs. Someone's not taking very good care of their wallpaper or their interior lighting. I am positive that this cell will have no negative repercussions in my future.
You opened my case.
Now, whether that was a good idea or a bad idea remains to be seen. Like I said, as of this recording, Chapter 1 is the only one available. But there's already a trailer for Chapter 2 on their website. And honestly, this has been a really brilliantly designed game. They introduce a simple set of mechanics. And then, from there, you put these mechanics into use. And really, there's only two. There's grabbing things from a distance, and then there's the carrying the electrical current along the arms. Both of these are used in a way that teach the player how to use those mechanics in a safe environment. Then you put them together in slightly more complicated patterns, and then you get the big chase sequence. So not only do you get that horror payoff, and that chase sequence is hard the first time you do it. I kind of trivialized it because I actually knew what was coming. So the thing is, it's really well choreographed, and if you play it through for the first time for yourself, you'll actually find that it's very intuitive. Poppy Playtime has so much promise, and if the devs take their time, really craft the story, and because I'm getting big mascot horror vibes here, because we're getting some influences from Five Nights at Freddy's, we're getting some influence from Bendy and the Ink Machine, but they're taking it and they're spinning it in their own unique way. Because there was a toy factory in Bendy, but this is like, the toy factory is it. It's the be-all, end-all, and these characters are based on products that the toy store, the toy company makes. I think they have just infinite potential, and they've already, like, shown off characters they could use. Like, there was the dancing robot, there was the candy cat, there was that pink version of Huggy, which I don't know if that one ever got a name or not. But there is so much that they've already set up in Chapter 1 that could easily be set up for a future chapter, or something that could be used for like a future monster. And we already know that there's something shady going on here. We pretty much knew that walking in the door. But that last video on the black cassette really drove home the point that whatever R&D was up to, it wasn't taking good care of orphans, that's for sure. Highly recommend the first chapter is on Steam. I think it's like $5 or $10. Absolutely worth it. Even just this short first chapter has been polished to perfection, and it shows in every way. So this has been the Hipster Snek, and I'm going to sign off for now. Hope you enjoyed.